Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to be working on the puller again. If you've been watching the videos of the pulls I've been going to, there's only been a couple of them. If you notice at the end of the track, the motor just kind of slowly dies out. I'm not bogging them down. I'm not, bringing it down because I'm, digging the tractor in or anything like that. Me and Mark talked about it. And what we've come up with is that it's running out of fuel. So today I'm going to pull the carburetor off, put a bigger float bowl on it to hold more volume. I'm going to pull all the fuel lines off of it, replace all the fittings. Right now I'm running 5/16 fuel line. We think there might be a restriction in that, so I'll probably end up replacing all that fuel line from the tank through the pump, clear up to the carburetor. So I didn't bring my camera mount out, my tripod type deal. So I'm probably just gonna do some work, film a little bit, do a little more work, film a little bit. So I hope you enjoy it. I really hope it works. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the carburetor off of here and get that float bowl changed out. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull the carburetor off there. Just a couple bolts. Take the throttle cable off. I think I can do it right here. Use something to catch the fuel. Shouldn't be any fuel left in the bowl. If there is, just very little. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that pulled off, and I'll bring you guys back. All right, guys. The one on the right is the stock fuel bowl, and the one on the left is the new one. I don't know if you can see how much bigger that thing is, size-wise, but that's going to hold almost twice as much fuel in the bowl itself. So hopefully this will help with the issue I'm having. Sure, putting new fittings and fuel line on it's going to help too. So that's what I wanted to show you. I'm going to get this new one on and we'll bring you back. Alright, y'all. If you look at this, the one on the left is the size I need. The one on the right, if this thing will focus, is the one that was on my fuel pump. Don't know why I didn't change it when I was redoing the fuel system last time, but that might have something to do with it because there's two of those on there, one on each side of the fuel pump. So yeah, that might be my restriction. I'll bring you all back whenever I get the fittings and start putting it back together. Alright guys, it's been a few days for me, probably been a few microseconds for you, but I got my new fittings. I got a new one for the carb, new one for the shutoff valve, and two new ones for the fuel pump. I'm gonna go ahead and install these, and we'll kind of bring you back here. And I don't think you want to see me watching me put pipe built and stuff on, but hey, what the heck, we might as well. Y'all love me. And I always use the Permatex pipe fitting or pipe. You know what? Let's do the shutoff valve first. Wherever I laid it at, there it is. I just dropped my fuel cap. Today. Oh, look at that. Now it's getting tight. sticky enough. Alright. Step back through there like that. There's that one. It goes on there. Let's do the fuel pump next. Okay, there's that one. You guys having fun watching me? Probably not. Alright. There's that one. Alright, I'm going to shut y'all off and get this thing mounted, and then we'll bring you back when we're going the rest of the way. Alright guys, I got the fuel pump all mounted down in here. I got the fuel line ran from the tank to the pool, or to the pump. I'm going to run the line from the pump to the shutoff valve, and always check your stock before you start projects. I looked over on the wall, thought to myself, oh yeah, I got plenty of fuel line over there. Everything is 1/4 inch. Apparently I'm out of 3/8 and 5/16, so we'll be making a purchase on that at some point in time. But I had to rob this off of another project I was working on. It's on hold for indefinitely, probably until this winter. You guys will get to see that. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this fuel line on. I gotta rob a couple clamps off of this piece up here that I'm not using anymore. That's NA, no longer in use, or NI, whatever. But so yeah, I'm rambling. Enjoy my rambling. By the way, this is the only piece of 5/8 or 5/16, sorry, not 5/8, 5/16 that I had. So I wanted to replace it from the other side of the valve down to the carburetor, but we can make do with what we already have here and come back and change it at a later date. So, alright, let's get that fitting on the other side of the carburetor put in, and we'll run that fuel line. So you guys can still see it. I don't think you can see me over here on this side, but let me turn a little bit, point you down a little bit more. There you go. I got my big pole arm in the way, but when you're using this Permatech stuff, you don't have to manhandle these things into the fitting and carburetor and stuff. Just gotta get them good and snug. This Permatech is pretty good stuff, and definitely don't want to strip your threads out. So that should be good. If it does leak, then we'll just tighten her up a little bit more. But, all right. There's that. Get that one up on there. Look at that. It's on there. And, I'm going to take that fitting off because I don't like the way that's facing. I'm struggling here today, guys. There we go. All right. Especially if we're on this shut-off valve, I like to have these turned down under so I don't catch my fingers on them. We'll get some zip ties and zip tie that up in place. And gotta tighten that one up. Alright, there's that. Alright, I guess we can dump some fuel in her and turn the fuel pump on and see if we got any leaks. Of course, I gotta hook the power back up to it, so shut you guys off and I'll bring you back after I get some fuel put in her. Alright, got some fuel in her. Got the fuel pump hooked up. Let's turn that on. Alright, well, sounds like it's primed. Shall we clear some tools off and give her a test fire? I say yeah. Bring it back in a second. Alright, got fuel in it. Turn this Alright guys, there you go. New fuel lines are all installed and ready to go. I think this is going to help a lot. Hope it helps a lot. And if it doesn't, then we'll go back to the drawing board and get a bigger fuel pump. But until that point in time, y'all stay safe and hook it and book it. See ya.